What's up, YouTube? Jeff back again today with a very exciting Samsung video for you guys. And today we're going to be talking about an exciting update that Samsung pushed out for their Galaxy Enhance X app. If you don't know about this, it's an application that can allow you to use AI to automatically edit and enhance your photos in various creative ways that you may not have thought of before. And Samsung is now making this more like Good Lock, which means you can download individual modules that you want. That way you don't have to keep up space. It could be a very large app with functions that you're not interested in. So it's a very interesting way to improve this photo editing app and also make it more like Good Lock, which we all love. So we're going to take a look at that update today. Before we get started, I want to remind you guys, make sure you check out our website, sammyguru.com, covering the latest Samsung news, tips, tricks, tutorials, and reviews. We did have this story in real time as it was breaking the other day on the 7th. Sometimes I can't make a video for a few days on a new update, but we cover it right away on the website. And we'll be talking about this article today. We also have the mystery box program open still over here. If you guys are going to buy Galaxy S25 in the US, we still have some items left for the mystery boxes. They're almost gone. I did put an update on the 7th. The silver, platinum, and gold tickets have already been assigned to pre-orders. But if you want to get a free case, cleaning kit, desktop phone stand, and a couple other little random goodies in there, you can use our link to order, fill out the verification form. It'll stay open as long as we have items, and then we're going to be transitioning to our new Sammy Guru Rewards program. We'll have a lot more coming on that, so if you want to sign up for our newsletter, you can do that in the description as well. So here's the story. Basically, Samsung is rolling out an update to Galaxy Enhance X, which brings modular downloads just like Good Lock. And right now there's only two, Camera Shift and Sky Guide, and I did download this APK, so I will show you. It's not rolling out very widely across various devices just yet. It's on APK Mirror, and of course I always mention you should never really sideload apps unless you know what you're doing and trust the source. But I do trust APK Mirror, so if you go to APK Mirror and you search Galaxy Enhance X, you will find the APK, this one from February 7th. Tap on that. They also show you the changelog. Now supports import of videos with durations up to 30 minutes. This was actually an old feature. Long press on the video, timeline, trigger, zoom. These are actually the previous changelog. The new piece here is the downloadable modules, which I'll show you guys in a second, but this is version 15.0.25. So let's actually jump right into the APK, jump into the app itself. This is what it looks like now. And down here, you have your downloadable features, as I mentioned, the two before, Camera Shift and Sky Guide. But I'll just quickly talk about the other functions. It actually previews a couple other. Single Take, which turns videos into ready to share clips and captures. Fix Blur, transform blurry shots into picture perfect moments. And then, of course, Camera Shift, which adjusts the angle to enhance your portraits. That one, along with Sky Guide, which discovers the stars and constellations in night and sky images. A lot of people might not use this one, so I think it's nice that it's downloadable. Now, the way this works in general, before we even download the modules, is if you have a photo, let me just take this photo of my son here, it will give you various suggestions down here. So you've got Magic Edit, Face, Portrait, Restore, Fix Blur. Down here, Creative, you can do time lapse and you can do motion clipper if you have motion photos. This one's not a motion photo, but that was also in the previous update. You can also transform and crop here, Face, Portrait, Restore. It shows you all the various things you can do within each option. Usually just doing the magic one is the best. I mean, that's what this app is really made for, is that will show you before and after of the effect that the AI applies, and it usually does a pretty good job. Now, I will say a lot of people have said to me, I'd much rather the camera just take perfect photos than need to apply a tool like this, and I certainly understand that. You can see here the before and after. I actually don't know how much I like this one. This one kind of actually messes up my son's skin tone a little bit, and it makes it a little bit too bright. So it really just depends, right? Obviously, you can give it a thumbs down if you don't like this. You can say that the edit doesn't match my expectations, and submit. And we'll try to learn in the future. So you can see, obviously I don't want that one because I don't like it. But this is basically how it works on an image by image basis. And you can also use videos to do things like the slow motion, crop into zoom and all that stuff. In fact, let me see if I can show you guys a video. Guitar here, music class. So you got single take, long exposure, and slow-mo. And so here, now if you're working on a video, you can long press to zoom in on a clip. And you can basically, apply these various effects. Now, you can only apply certain effects for a certain time, so this is 13 seconds. I think up to 15 seconds you can apply these effects. You can apply a slow-mo effect, for instance, and it'll slow the video down. It does a really good job with the various effects, and there are a lot of options that you can tune in inside Galaxy Enhance X. Like I said, though, you can see here the slow-mo, and then you have the option to share, save, cancel, you can save this as obviously a duplicate file. So the downloadable features that are here now, there's going to be more coming very soon. Camera shift, which you can download, and you can see it's its own module now. Perfect your pose with camera shift, adjust the camera angle to make the subject look taller or shorter. Let's install that. It's 80 megabytes. And then let's install Sky Guide. Discover stars and constellations in your night sky and images. Let's install that. It's 29.49. I actually thought that one was larger. So now once you have the downloadable modules, you'll notice just like in Good Lock, you can now tap on this and it's just going to show you installed. So here, these will just be available. You can't actually open them from inside of Galaxy Enhance X. You still have to go ahead and like choose a photo and then you can use the camera shift. So let's say, for instance, this one of my son acting like a dinosaur on the steps at our house. Let's see if it gives me camera shift. It does. So camera shift is now here because I installed this option. And now with camera shift, it's going to isolate the photo, the faces, and it will change the angle ever so slightly. So you can see the before and the after. And this actually does a pretty good job. It actually changes it so he's actually standing up a little straighter. Looks like a bigger, taller T-Rex. So in this case, you can also change down here. You can see here, you can actually change like the aggressiveness of how much it changes the angle. The 4 looks a little weird because it actually changes, I don't know, it makes him look a little skinnier. Like it seems to like skinny him up a little bit too, his body. So I usually like to leave it around like the default because then it doesn't really change too much of the body profile. Anyway, that's camera shift. Pretty cool little feature. Depending on the effect that you're trying to get in your photos, it could certainly be useful and something that you might like for photos that you take of your children, etc. Especially if you do like sporting events and things like that. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Check out the new Galaxy Enhance X. Should be rolling out to the Galaxy Store very soon if you don't have the APK already. If you want to get an APK mirror, you can. Check out sammyguru.com as well as the Mystery Box program if you guys are interested. The link will be in the pinned comment description. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching.